this morning I want to show us how to use Microsoft PowerPoint to create electronic photo album. So the electronic photo album we are going to be creating with Microsoft PowerPoint can have sound embedded, have animations embedded, so that is the power of Microsoft PowerPoint. And the version of PowerPoint I'm using here is version 2016. So regardless of the version you have, 2003, 2007, 2010, 2013, you would be able to do exactly what I will do in this tutorial. So how do we go about that? We go to Insert menu, then click on Photo Album. We select New Photo Album. That will pop up a dialog box, and the dialog box is titled Photo Album. I'll click on Insert Pictures from File/Disk to select where my pictures are. So I'll randomly select some pictures here that will be in the photo album. So I'll hold down my control button if I'm to make multiple selection of pictures. I'll now click on Insert. So when I click on the Insert, the pictures will be loaded into this section, Pictures in Photo Album. Now, maybe during selection we didn't follow the order with which we want the pictures to be arranged. It is possible for us to actually rearrange the pictures even in the making. Like I told us that the pictures I've selected will tell us how newspapers have been made. So there are some processes that were selected later. So I want to move those pictures to the front like this. Now I want it to go up, so I will click on the option here, and this is the move up. So I can use that. As you can see that as I'm clicking that, the picture is going up. So I'll take that until it gets to number 1. So the picture is now number 1. I'll deselect it that I'm checking. I want to select the second. So that is that. We can decide to make all pictures to be grayscale, as in black and white. So when I check this option, we can see that my pictures have turned to black and white. So all my pictures will be black and white, or if I uncheck it, it now returns back in color. Then this is the album layout, where we can define the number of pictures we want to have. In this case, I'll be making it fit to slide. That means I want each picture to fit my slide. I can decide I want to just one picture that will be centralized on the slide. If I select that, I can give my picture a shape, a frame. So I can pick this. As you can see, I said rounded rectangle. The edge of the picture will be rounded rectangle, but for this I'm not going with that. So I want my picture to fit the slide, and I'll click on Create. So when I click on the Create button, what Microsoft PowerPoint will do is to create a new presentation for me that will be titled Photo Album, created by the user of the computer. So we're waiting for Microsoft PowerPoint to create the pictures for us. Now, as you can see, we have a title Photo Album by Governor. That is the name I have registered my computer system with. These placeholders can be edited. Other slide, we'll just see the pictures, and we can also from here decide to rearrange the slide. So maybe this particular slide and this next slide, I'm holding down control to make multiple selection of my slide. I want to drag them down. So what I'll do now is just to drag to wherever I want them to be. So that is our photo album. What we are now going to do now is just to use some other tools in Microsoft PowerPoint to beautify the pictures. Like this particular one, I want to just reduce a little bit and give the picture a border. So as it is here, I've reduced, and I want to crop the picture. So what I'll do is to select the picture and go to the format menu and look for crop. So I'll select the crop. It brings out a frame around it. So I want to crop out the unnecessary part of the picture. So as you can see, I've reduced the picture. Other things that can be done to the picture from the format menu here is I might decide to remove background of the picture. I might decide to correct color, like reduce the brightness and the contrast of the image. So we have some options here. So if I increase the brightness to 40% and reduce the contrast, you can see the image we have here, and this is our original image. We can decide to change the color of the image, as in just adding like sepia tone effects to it, making it look like an ancient picture. And we can do that. We can compress, reduce the size of the image. We can choose to change image, and from here we can change the picture style. There are some predefined styles that have been given by Microsoft PowerPoint. Like for instance, now I want my picture to have a reflection then in a rounded edge rectangle. I want my picture to have a black border. The picture is actually having a black border, but we can't see it because we are having a black background. So let me pick a different color. So the picture can be rotated, the picture can have a white frame, the picture can, so as you can see, we can navigate through so many of these options too. So let's say that is what I want for my picture. So let me make a color correction to my image. And just come back here, reset. I want the picture to be more clearer, then pick the border I want. So I've given my picture a border here. Then as you can see, pictures here are not captioned, so I want to just caption. I'll go to insert and insert a text box to caption it. That can choose to increase the size. Oops, I have a mistake there. So that is that. Let me go to the next image. So I want the images to look like, I want other images. So instead of me, I've defined this, I'll select this and click on Format Painter. Go to the next slide and use that to select this image. You can see that the image now already has a frame rather than me selecting again. So I'll reduce a little bit more. Go to my first slide, copy my caption, come to the next slide and paste. So move it down. use Microsoft PowerPoint to add transition that moves my slide. So here are transitions that can be used. So I'm gonna pick a transition, a big page call for each of my slide. I want the same for all. I'll click on apply to all, and I can define that maybe I want it to be twice to the right, single call to the left, single call to the right, or double to the left, as the case may be. Then we can also add animation as to how each of the objects comes in. So I'm gonna add animation by going to animation and selecting each object as the animation I want to add. So I want to add a wipe animation to these two. They come in together. So this comes in after the transition, and this comes in after the first time. So they are both coming in together. Then this, while coming in, I want to just come in from the left hand side. Then this guy comes in from the right hand side. So as the guy, this is coming in, I want it to now come in with the previous. So as you can see, here is my photo album. Now how do we add sound to it? So I go back to my insert, then go to audio, then pick audio from my PC. I'll just pick a sound from my music. So I selected Adele Hello, so that is the sound. So I want the sound to go all through the presentation. So what I'll do is to go to playback option from the audio, then I want it to go all through automatically without me clicking. I want it to play across the slide, then I want it to be hidden when the presentation is going on. So if I preview it now, as you can see now that we have the sound playing, so I can navigate my slides.
It's me.
So
I was wondering if
that is how we create our photo album in Microsoft PowerPoint. Thank you.